Welcome to Crew Talk. I'm going to introduce my co-host. To my left upper hand, I have the OG. To my right, I got Certified Lover Boy. Down to the left, McNeil. And to the bottom right, I got the Gentle Giant.
And McNeil's name is actually, he calls himself the Handsome One or something, Mr. Handsome or some shit like that.
I got rid of that.
Oh, you did? Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, that nigga's a hater.
My man, hey, you the creator, you control it, fam. Go ahead.
I didn't like that. All right. So we're doing a quick, it's not a full show, but we answering questions. And the question for this particular thing is it gay to date a transgender woman?
Yes. Yeah, it's gay.
Next episode. Next episode. Next episode.
Hey man, they say it's not gay because they women.
Who is they?
Who is they?
Now wait. When you say transgender, you mean like they got the whole sex change and everything?
Mm-hmm. For these purposes, let's just say that they not chicks with dicks.
What were you born as?
Yeah, it's still gay though.
What were you born as? What the fuck you born as?
So you saying whatever they was born as, that's what they got.
That's who they went.
That's what they are. That's what you are.
Even if they go buy them some nice titties and a pussy,
that don't mean nothing.
That's just adjustment.
You can't change your gender, bro. You can't change your gender. I don't care what you do. You are who you are. You are what you was made to be.
I agree with that. But society is trying to conform.
Yeah, you're right. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but go ahead. Finish saying what you're saying. Go ahead.
Is trying to conform and put that out there now that if you go through with all emotions and this and that, you change what you want to be.
But here's the thing. What were you born as?
You're right.
You can't change that.
I believe if it's up on your birth certificate, that's what you are.
That's what you are.
Mm-hmm.
If you was born a man, you's a man. If you was born a woman, you's a woman. You ask anybody from you ask anybody. Matter of fact, I was looking at something today that came across on Instagram. This man was in, I think it was Kenya, some tribe in Africa. And this man was trying to say whatever he could say about transgenders and this, that, and the third. The African man kept saying, hey, if you was born a man, you're a man. You was born a woman, you're a woman. A woman can't do what a man do. A man can't be a woman, and a woman can't be a man. Basically, that's all he was saying.
But the absolute is only a real woman can bring life into the world.
Yeah.
If you cannot do that, then I believe you cannot be a woman. If you cannot bring life from your womb into the world, you are not.
That's good. Hey, look, that's good, True G. You right on that, baby. You right on that, homie. Because you're right.
So everybody agree.
Yeah, we all agree on that.
Gay. You fucking a man if you fucking a.
Leo, do you oppose?
No, I don't oppose. I don't.
Okay,
no.
I saw a little bump in the front today. But anyway, go ahead, Frank. Go ahead.
I don't know. What y'all guys got that y'all want to do a quick run on?
I got something.
What you got?
Oh, here we go.
I got something. It's a topic that's been going around over the internet about a woman, a news anchor, and she said something about a black man bus driver and how she wouldn't date a man that's a bus driver because he's not in her. He doesn't
tax
fit.
bracket.
Yeah, he's not in her. Yeah, he's not in her her thing of dating men because she's on another level than him type thing. A caliber of status.
Yeah,
That's,
You talking
No.
about Ebony?
yeah. Do
that's
you
it.
think?
That's
Do
it.
you think when it comes to dealing with females, a successful female or a female that has a female partner, a female that has let's say more than you have, do you think that is equivalent, or do you think that they look down on you in a way as being a man? Let's say you have a professional woman and you're a blue collar worker. Do you think that relationship will work out?
I believe depending on the person, the people, it would work out, but it wouldn't work if she just thought like on some I'm a boss type shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make more money. You can't tell me.
That's it.
Because in the end of the day, she still got to move like a woman.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like she got to still let you be the king of your castle.
Be the king, yes.
But they don't. But a lot of them don't do that though.
But that's what I was saying. Do you think women that's successful and they have a successful background, do you think that they could conform themselves to their men that's not equivalent or have just as much as they got? Because how do you downplay? Do she downplay herself to make you feel like a man, or do she play her position as far as being that boss chick?
Now,
She doesn't
how is her downplaying herself?
But
I don't want to use the word downplaying, but if she's successful,
okay, so let's use she dims her light. How about that?
Yeah, okay, let's say that then.
She don't want to shine because you know she's shining. She got everything.
Yeah. But here's the thing: she still look. She can shine. She can shine all day long and shine. Look, she shine brighter than the North Star. She can shine brighter than the North Star. But at the end of the day,
you as a man have to be comfortable with that, though.
Fact.
Yeah, but here's what I'm saying. On top of that, that's all true. But she has to remember. The alpha that's in the building. The one thing about it, you're a woman, you're not an alpha.
You're right.
Never forget that. Yes, you're making that. Yes, you're making that bread.
You're right. You're right.
But when it comes, now a woman can be an alpha by herself.
Yeah.
Right. But when she with that man is that alpha.
No, I agree. But I think it also boils down to if that man knows that he's the alpha. See what I'm saying? Like if that man is not asserting himself and he's not worried about,
and that's true.
But
and that's
you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
How can you be an alpha? How can you be an alpha when the person that you're with has more and is doing more than what you have? Like let's keep it a buck now. Let's keep it all the way 100. In relationships, the person that feels like they are
remember the word you just used,
or they feel like they have more is dominant, because why am I listening to you and I'm further along than you?
But it's called knowledge. It's called knowledge of life. Just because you make more than me don't mean that you know every motherfucking thing. That don't mean that you're in control.
And you are right. You are right when it comes to that. But at the end of the day, if I'm ahead of you in life, what the fuck did you tell me?
You're not ahead of me in life. You might be ahead of me in monetary as far as money. But when it comes to this 3-pound brain that sits on top of your motherfucking shoulder, I'm the man.
Well, if that's the case, then you would be further along in life than me.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
We talking money. We talking money and mental. There's a difference.
Oh, indeed. Hey, look, but I get it.
And you also talking about, you know, a man that might have been born and raised to just go ahead, grind, take care of his family, household kids. Yeah. You have women that might have been raised to go to school, get their degrees, get their bachelors, and then that's how they are ahead of life.
But that didn't come along until later, though. What you're saying right now, that didn't come along until later. But you got to look at the transition of life. how everything came from the beginning. The man went out, did what he had to do. He provided, took care of his household, this, that, and the third. The woman stayed home, she took care of the kids. Then later on, somewhere down the line, something changed. I don't know what the fuck happened, where a woman decided that she wanted to go out and work. Then America themselves says, okay, well, let's start giving women equal rights. Let's start giving them rights, and let's start giving them things to do to measure up to the man. And if you sit around now, if you look at the state flag right now, the Virginia state flag is a woman standing up with a staff in her hand with a titty out. Let me finish. Hold on, let me finish. With her titty out. She got her foot on his chest. That showed dominance, right? I'm telling you, when they put that shit out there, that was the change of events. The shit started changing after that point. Now, if you look now, you look at all this woman empowerment. I ain't got no problem with a woman doing her thing, making her money, this, that, and the third. You make the money, that's fine. But just remember who is the alpha.
Look.
This shit cannot be rewritten. You cannot rewrite who's the alpha.
Tell you something. Everything is subject to change.
You cannot rewrite the alpha, bro.
Hold on. If you look at the world and you look at how things are going, a lot of things is taking place now that would not have taken place 20 years ago.
But the world did that. The world did that to change it. Why?
Hold on, with the gay shit, with the things of, a lot of different shit that's going on is different, and a lot of things is being accepted now that wasn't accepted back then.
Facts.
A lot of things. So with this coming into play, this is something new. And I feel like, that's put into place to emasculate men or make men feel like, I'm doing just as good or if not better than you. You know what I'm saying? And the women taking this position and say, I can have more than you and I can do what you do. Because if you notice, the successful women, they go after men that don't have what they have.
Because it's a control thing, bro. It's a control thing. And they're trying to, just so they can say, I did that.
Facts.
I made that.
Facts.
Well, I mean, alpha is an alpha. So
facts. That's true. That's
even
true.
if two alphas meet, one is gonna be more dominant than the other.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like it can't be two.
Yeah, something got to give.
No, you're right. It can't be two. It can't be two.
Even if the two people are considered to both be alphas, when they meet up, one got to tuck their tail.
But here's the thing, True G. The way it was written, who was that alpha? They always call it the alpha male.
Yeah.
They never call it the alpha female.
But look, that's a fact, bro. But look, check this out. It ended with Adam and Eve. It was written that men is dominant and men supposed to take care of their family and men is supposed
Hey, tread water lightly on this because I'm about to take you somewhere.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm about to take you somewhere now. Tread water on this one lightly now.
A lot of things was written, bro. But a lot of things it's changing.
But even in this particular scenario, what I think a lot of people missing in that question is the statement was, would you date a bus driver? And she said no. But then then old girl said, would you date a bus driver that he just drove a bus because he loved doing it?
And she said no.
She said no.
What's wrong?
Said no.
What's wrong with
she asked her, what's wrong with that? Like, he's a bus driver because he enjoys driving the bus. She said,
but to her,
if you don't own the bus line, then I'm not dating him.
But who's to say that?
If he's getting up every morning and doing something that he enjoys to do and providing for his family, what is wrong with
what he got?
Facts.
And that's facts. That's facts, True. That's facts.
Facts.
That's facts.
And that's what I'm talking about, Frank. That's some real shit. If you love, like I tell people do shit for status. People do shit because they want people to recognize them and there's people to say, yo, I'm doing this because of this. But it don't matter. If you love what you do, it don't fucking matter the amount of money that you get for it.
Like,
if you love what
the question should have been raised to what the chick named Ebony or whatever. This guy being a bus driver does not appease to you. Why?
She says it's basically she just wouldn't. It's not a social standard for her. Like she.
Okay,
and what's crazy?
But there's still no. There's still. We all know it's money. We all know it's money.
Her mom drove buses.
We all know it's money. But who's to say that this man ain't? Who's to say that this man ain't got? Let's just say $1 million in the bank. Yeah. She don't know that.
Exactly. But
she don't know that.
It ain't about that because they looking at what he do for a profession.
Appearance.
What they doing is looking at that fucking dollar sign.
That is called.
The crazy shit is some bus drivers get paid really fucking well.
Yes. And at the end of the day, if that nigga start beating on her ass,
it's just a simple fact.
That motherfucker got millions of dollars. He start beating on her motherfucking ass.
You
would have wished you had that bus driver.
You're right.
I said the same thing, bro. I said the same exact thing. Like it don't fucking matter. Man. It matters about the person because you can get a person that's making 7 figures a year, but that don't mean he's gonna make you happy.
Bingo.
Right.
And at the end of the day, you got women that wants to. Once women get out of the way of trying to be in control, shit can go back counter to where it used to be. But
that ain't gonna happen.
With women making money. If a woman is making money and the man is making some money, now granted she might make more than him, but still at that time, you choose that man because of the motherfucking man that he is.
Facts.
There you go.
You don't choose him for his pocketbook.
Facts.
Or his wallet, or however you want to put it. You don't choose him for that. But you choose that man for being the man that he is.
Facts.
You have women that's not gonna fuck with you because of what you do. And
yeah, that's that whole society shit that took a part of that.
But I mean,
know what I'm saying?
You got all us, we all work in the same field, do the same things. So we all make decent money. But I can tell you niggas, I don't love my job. Like, if I could get up and make that money doing something that I love every day, I trade that shit off in a heartbeat.
But that's what I'm saying. You got females, even though, we make decent money. Females that look at that, you have females that make more than we do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, they feel like for real, I feel like people feel like money puts them on another type level. Like I feel like people look at things like, yo, if you say, oh, I make 100,000 a year, I feel like people look and say, oh, that's it. I mean,
that's so cool though. Do you remember like back in the days and shit when niggas was doing rap songs and shit? Nigga be like, I'm a 6-figure nigga, and like grown, and you like, damn, 6 figures not really what I thought it was when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying? So bitches getting on Instagram and on social media saying, if a nigga don't make 7 figures, you like, damn, bitch, like how you?
But at the same time, she ain't making 7 figures though.
Exactly.
But look,
hold on, you got women that's making maybe 30,000 a year. They getting public housing, paying $10 fucking rent. You know what I'm saying? Food stamps out the ass. And then they nose up at you because you making 6 figures? Like, how do that go and you make 30,000 a year?
But I me personally, I put that on.
At the age we are now, we are grown fucking men. We're not looking for no woman that's not doing shit. You're gonna get a woman that's got shit going on and is out here to doing her motherfucking thing. That's what we're looking for as men. So my thing is when you meet women You out here, you meeting women, and you know they saying, "Oh, I got this going on, and I got that going on." And I'm mad when you meet them. Do you say, "Oh, okay"? So when they get to talking, and you be like, "Yo, okay, if I make 100,000 a year, you make 200,000 a year. Do you really feel like you better than me? Do you really feel like, yo, oh, I'm doing more than him? So because I'm doing more than him, or I'm doing better than him, or I got a bigger house, or I got a better car.
That's the mindset of the person that you're dealing with at that time.
You feel like you're gonna dictate the relationship? Do you feel do they really feel like that?
You do have women that feel like that. You have
that's the mindset of the person that you're dealing with at that time.
But my nigga, but for real, is that everybody?
No, it's not.
No, that's not everybody. That's not everybody. That's not everybody. That's not everybody.
Because
it's the person that you're dealing with.
I think all us know a nigga that's riding around in his old lady pink Honda with the lashes on the headlights of that motherfucker right now. That nigga don't work nowhere. He dropped her off at work every day, run the gas out the fucking car, and put some more gas in it.
But my nigga, end of the day, that nigga go through shit too because she talks shit to him too.
Yeah. But he might deserve it. He might deserve it.
But that's what he go through.
Well, if he a bum ass nigga, then yes, that's different.
All of us right now, we can look at a bitch and tell a bitch straight up, you're on self-made and self-paid. Right. Everything that is because I worked hard and I did this shit. Then ain't nobody give us shit. You know what I'm saying? Every nigga on this podcast, ain't nobody give us shit.
Right.
You know, we worked hard and we maintaining everything that we got with somebody or without somebody.
Right.
But my thing is this: when you meet somebody that is equivalent or more than what you got, do they feel like, yo, oh, I'm supposed to dictate this because for one, I'm a woman, and two, I'm getting more than this nigga.
Okay, let's look at it like this. We're gonna say what it is. We talking women versus man right now. We're talking women versus man right now. We ain't gonna say people this, that, and the third. Is woman versus man. Yes. Now, if a woman feels that she's making X amount of dollars. Now, one thing you gotta understand about a woman, it ain't a lot of them out here. There's still that virtual woman that was like the mothers back in the day.
Facts.
That knew the bullshit that was going on, but yet daddy still took care of home. Right. Women knew their role.
Right.
Today, roles have changed.
Yeah.
Women have gotten rights. Women have gotten, they fought so hard. Matter of fact, they didn't even fight hard. It was given to them to have equal rights as men. Because somebody that was sitting high up said, you know what? Let's take this back to the beginning, to the Garden of Eden. When the serpent slid his way in there.
You going biblical?
No, I ain't going biblical. I'm bringing you full circle.
All right, I'm gonna let you cook.
And you know, the ability of control was given to man. When control got taken away from man is when Adam listened to Eve.
Facts.
When he listened to her, no, she was supposed to listen to him. That's when the change of events happened.
Yeah, but to this day, don't we all listen to the pussy?
But here's the thing.
Everything we do. Hold on. Everything we do is for the pussy. Everything we do.
But it has to be within control.
Hey,
now,
look.
It gotta be within control though, bro.
If my old lady walk in here right now and say, Randall looked at me in some crazy ass fucking way, I'm coming to slap the fuck out you. No questions asked.
But you can't do that. so you know what? You can do that. You know why? Because that was control. She had control over your mind at that point.
But
instead of you coming to me, say, yo, my man, yo, We tight, bro. We cool like that. But my wife said that you looked at her a certain way, yada yada. I said, well, when did I do that for you? Nigga, I don't know. Talk to me. Let's talk about this. Matter of fact, bring your wife in. Let's talk about this.
Look, but it might have been an instance where you did exactly what it's just a hypothetical.
I could have done that. I don't know. But at that time, I could have just looked. But I ain't looked. She might have took it as a certain way.
Even when you go through the history books and shit, and you look back at wars and people conquering lands, a woman was in there somewhere telling the nigga.
Always. No, she was always in there.
Yeah, look, go take over around the land. Go pillage Campbell fucking land. We need that shit. And you just get all your soldiers and you march out because a woman led you to do that. That's why they say behind every great man is a great woman. Even though that woman
behind every great man is a woman.
Facts.
You cannot give him that status of great.
Facts.
Because behind every great man there is a woman.
But look, you can't tell them that because they feel as though if they're not equal or greater than the man.
But
who did that? Who did that? Who brought that out there though?
The society and
exactly.
Okay.
So they ain't to blame.
Hold on. Have you ever been in a situation to where, let's just say, maybe you didn't see the potential in yourself, and a woman came along and said, "Hey, McNeil, you shouldn't be on Frank podcast. You should have your own shit." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
This nigga terrible. He terrible. I know what he doing. Stop, Frank.
You over working for this person. Why don't you
that's every man.
Start your own paint company, your own glass company.
And you know what? And what you saying? What you saying is true.
That you don't.
Tom, what you think? What you think, Thomas?
I think at the end of the day, a woman wants to win in financial and in controlling aspect. Whether the man has a low income now and then a high income along the way, or whether the man has a high income now and then she get all the money when they divorce or when he's dead. Either way, a woman's goal is to win in life, whether it's financial or in controlling.
Thanks, Thomas.
And whatever it takes, a woman is gonna want to have to win in life.
No, what's her ultimate goal? What's her ultimate goal? Say it again.
To win.
To win. By any means necessary.
By any means necessary. Whether and that's whether
motherfucking chest with her titty out, nigga. She's winning.
Right. You're right. And some people may view that as gold digging or like, oh, you girl or whatever. Either way.
It's called control.
Yes. Control.
It's called control. Thomas, my dog, that's my gentle giant. One thing about this motherfucker, he sits back and he listens. You brought this shit full circle, boy. You brought it full circle.
Where you at, McNeil? Where you at?
I mean, I ain't got much to say. Thomas kind of ended that on a high note. You know what I'm saying? But like just to top off what he was saying, a woman's goal in life is to win by any means necessary. So from the main topic of Shorty saying that she don't want to date a bus driver, that's why she's trying to win. Her motive may not be what every other woman's motive is, but her agenda is to win. She wants a nigga that's running. She don't want a nigga that's content. She want a nigga that's running things on top of things that's at that higher level. So that's
I can agree and disagree with that.
Hold on, Red. Tell me this: how do both people run things? Because you can't be a man run shit if your woman is in the mix of what you're trying to do. You can't. It's not gonna work because it's gonna be conflict. Like you say, it's one alpha. So somebody has to be the dominant. You know what I'm saying? So if
it ain't but one.
But okay, so cool. Let me ask you this, right?
It ain't but one.
Okay, so let me ask you this. if you the nigga and you making $200,000 a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's making $50,000 a year, right? We both know that everybody feels like whoever's making the more money is the dominant factor. Now,
that's the mental set of it, though.
But that's a fact, though. That's a fact. It's anybody.
Because look,
that's a fact. But my thing is this, right? Okay. As men, we feel like, okay, we gonna make the decisions. You can give your old lady a say so. You can go to her and ask her, what you think about da 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 da. But as a man, period, we're supposed to make the final decision. Any real
if you cannot come to an agreement together,
exactly,
that's when you make the final decision.
Yeah.
Any real man is gonna feel like, yo, I'm gonna make the decision, because any real man is gonna feel like I'm gonna take the responsibility on whether it's a mistake or whether it's goddamn
the right. Take that responsibility.
I'm gonna take it on regardless, because she can't take it on, because if she do, people gonna say, "Oh, why you let her?"
She ain't gonna know how to handle it.
Exactly. So they're gonna look at you.
She won't be able to handle it.
So my thing is this, right? When you
they're not built that way.
But that's what I'm saying. So when you got a woman, and they know that though, they know that you, and that's what they revert back to too. Because at the end of the day, when shit goes left, the first thing they say is, "You the man."
Exactly. That's to get the heat off their ass.
Right.
They're not built that way, Cam. They are not. They only built that way when they're in control of it. But once they lost that control, they throw it on that man. You should have never let me do this. You the reason why I did this. I'm telling you, as a man, you fuck regardless. That's why you got to take control of the situation and make the decision. And once you make the decision and the shit happen and it failed, then you got it. You take it.
So to go back at the question at hand, to bring this shit full circle.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, when you meet a woman that's successful in life or is doing more than what you're doing, is there any depth to even try to go there with her? Because you know as a man, you know what you're getting into. You know what you're gonna have to deal with. So,
but I need you here though. I need you here. I don't give a fuck. You can make $1 million a year. But if your mindset is not right to understand who the fuck I am,
facts.
I can't do shit with you. Fuck that money.
And there you go. All right, cool.
Fuck that money.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just asking y'all niggas' opinion. Frank, what you think?
As far as what?
If you meet a woman and she's on a superior level than you, let's say that
she's a bathroom break. Be right back.
Or she's getting something that she's making more than she's doing more than what you're doing. Is there a purpose of even going there with her?
Because I'm still me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
she can make more money than me. I'm cool with that.
So do you downplay yourself for her?
Still a man.
Fact.
Say it again, Frank. You still a what?
Oh, and that's a good answer. That's a good fucking answer, yo. That's a good fucking answer.
So, I mean, she may have more leeway when it comes to like financial shit.
Yeah.
Still the man.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it's
you still the man. Say it again, Frank.
It's really based on that nigga's self-esteem for real. Like if that nigga, if you coming in with a low self-esteem at all, you automatically downplayed. You automatically reading the situation as if, well, damn, she make more money than me, so I don't even, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna even do it. But if you, in your heart, if you know you that nigga, you a man, you know what I'm saying? None of that should really matter. You know what you bring to the table. You know what you going to do.
And that goes back to what I said earlier. It all based on the individual, their mindset, and what they think. Now, let me tell you something. And this shit, you might say, Randall, you just said, let me tell you something. If the woman you fucking with makes $200,000 a year, and nigga, you make 50 grand a year, but you can be 50 grand rich with no debt, but she making 20,000 with all these motherfucking bills running around here. You understand what I'm saying? But she wants a man. When that woman that downplayed that bus driver, that woman probably got an ass of motherfucking debt. She wants somebody on the same level as money making as she is that got his shit together. Cause she ain't got her shit together.
She a lawyer. She got her shit together.
Yeah, don't mean nothing. You can be a lawyer, still be in debt, nigga. It don't matter. You got rappers out there like that, Frankie. You know that.
I know what you're saying, but I don't think that's her.
But get what I'm saying. Yeah. I don't give a damn. You can be a lawyer, but you still can be in debt. You can live above your means because you looking for that next target. Okay, well, all I gotta do is go out and get this client shit. I'll take care of that.
All right, 2-minute warning.
Oh, I'll take care of that. But a man that's $50,000 a year can be so rich in the mind with no debt. He's way better than she is at making $300,000 a year.
He's content.
He ain't got no fucking stress. He ain't got nothing.
He's content.
And he's content already.
He's okay with being content. He don't have to have the bullshit and all that.
And he probably got a whole nest egg too, off of making 50 grand.
You know what I've learned about women? Women do shit for other people. Women do shit for the outside.
Status quo.
Attention. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Attention.
Right.
For status quo and to please the other person.
That's where we're gonna wrap it up at. That was a good topic. Appreciate everybody for watching. We got some good shit coming. Fellas, we out. See you niggas at work.
All right.
All right. Can we leave it? Can we leave everybody with a what's the thing you call when you signing off? You want to leave somebody with something positive. Hey, something negative.
If a man love you, hold him down. Don't matter if he a bus driver or he cutting grass.
There you go.
All right, fellas.
There you go.
All right.
All right. That's what it is. All right, fellas.